Respect among all. Men, women, boys, and girls of all age, sex, and walks of life. Today shall be a new awakening. It's a time for change, a time to put the past in the past, so let's take a stand for ourselves and think on our own 2 feet. It's good to keep in mind our rich history, but there are some things worth forgetting and worth changing. We need to start new traditions for the generations to follow. We must be the ones to pave the new pathway for those to come in order to promise them a happier, more peaceful world to live in. There are big issues that affect everyone at some point, and those issues are hatred and judgment. 2 things that we can definitely do without, if you ask me. These things really are not impossible to get rid of. It would just take a little time and effort from everybody. This is our time to show what compassionate creatures we are and how in sync we can be if we just tried a little bit. Everyone must give a little respect. A simple hello or smile at a stranger would make their day a little better. It would create a ripple effect, hence getting them to do the same thing, and so on and so forth. But the problem is, everyone wants to be above the others, and they'll fight for that position. Hatred and judgment occur between several groups of people. It happens a lot in the ranks of society, but some more so than others. Starting with the upper class. This rank is the wealthiest of them all. The problem with this group is the fact that they put themselves before anyone else without even a blink. They have much money, which would seem like a dream, but it's not. They are always wanting more and more. Because of this, they are never happy with what they have. They become blinded by wealth, and at this stage, sometimes they don't even appreciate their own families. This group has some hatred towards the homeless. In some weird sense, I feel like they are jealous of the fact that the homeless really appreciate the things they do have, even if it's not very much. They also look down on the lower class in the same exact way. The lower class is jealous of the upper class because they long to be as comfortable as the upper class is. They want to have everything, but don't realize how truly unhappy money can make you. It tears you apart at the seams. I can't leave out the middle class, especially when it comes to middle class America. This is a group that is quickly dying. It used to be that people came to America with nothing and a dream to be successful, and that was something they could attain with hard work and determination. Unfortunately, this is becoming a dream of the past. With the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, we are becoming like a third world country that people try to escape from every day. Middle class is probably one of the most accepting classes because most of them worked hard to get that status, and they know what it is like to be poor and can appreciate what they have, but not look down on the lower classes because a lot of them were once lower class themselves. As with the lower class, though, they are most family oriented and close to each other. They care about what they do have, but it would do them good to not be quite as jealous of people. In the 10 Commandments it says, "You shall not covet your neighbor's house, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife, nor his male servant, nor his female servant, nor anything that is your neighbor's." So in a sense, they do wrong, but in a completely different way than anyone else. Why can't people just get along? Why is it so extremely hard to just accept everybody? I believe in a world where all people can hear someone else's opinion and accept it the way it is, instead of the constant bicker. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, but sometimes it's good just to keep it quiet, especially with tender subjects that can hurt somebody's feelings. Levels of classes have been around since the earliest days and will most likely be around till the end of time. My generation has been making strides to change this. I think we are more accepting of all types of people and try not to draw the lines. In order to be a country that is accepting of all people, we need to help one another and understand others' points of views and give them equal opportunities. Every child should have equal opportunities to get quality things, such as education, whether their families make $30,000 or $300,000 a year. That is why we have public education. But over the years, this has fallen prey to the class levels, and the kids in the rich neighborhoods tend to get more funding than the kids in the poor neighborhoods. Education has a lot to do with whether you will be living on welfare or living in a mansion. It directly affects what type of job you will get or what you won't get. Very few people with no education are self-made millionaires unless they inherit the money or win the lottery. My view is no one is better than the other person. We all come from different backgrounds, cultures, and we need to have a better understanding of that if we want to break down the walls of class rankings. Remember, at any time we could lose everything we have and start all over again. But one thing that doesn't cost anything is our dignity and our dreams. Those can't be taken away unless you give them away freely. We can all be millionaires, it just depends on what our treasure is in life. What you hold close to your heart is what is worth the most, and no one can take that away from you.